Good evening. My name is Lorna Pica. I'm the choir director at Rock Springs Middle School in Smyrna, and I am the president of the Middle Tennessee Vocal Association. We are so pleased to have you guys here with us tonight, and we are so very proud of all of these students that have been selected for this honor to participate in this choir, and I know you guys are just going to be blown away by the wonderful concert that they are going to perform for you all tonight. I want to say a thank you to the directors. If you are a choir director of one of the students up here, would you please stand up so that we can recognize you for all We want to say thank you to the clinicians and the accompanists who have given their time today to work with these students. And thank you to the chair of this event, Mr. Michael Schode, for all of his hard work in putting this event together. We also want to thank Bel Air Baptist Church in their graciousness in allowing us to have this event in their facility, so thank you very much. If you noticed in the hallway, Pepware is set up. You are able to purchase some memorabilia. There are plaques and shirts and other things that you can purchase for your student if you would like to do that and haven't done so already. And if you would you please take a minute to just silence your phones? These kids have worked so hard. They are going to blow you away, and you are going to want to listen to every second of it. So if you would take a minute to do that, and then without any further ado, I'm going to introduce the choir chair for the SSA Ensemble, Mr. Garrett Dew.
Our clinician for today is Miss Mary Braschler, who studied piano and organ at Boykin University and also Anderson College, where she received her Bachelor's of Arts. She has taught piano privately for 31 years and has been accompanying since the age of 13 for various all-state choirs, high school, middle school choirs, vocalists, violinists, the list goes on. Our clinician for the SSA Ensemble is Dr. Susan Kelly, who is the co-director of choirs at Stewart's Creek High School here in Rutherford County. Prior to being at Stewart's Creek, she was the assistant professor of music and the choral director at the Tennessee State University. She asked me to say it that way. And she also is the associate conductor for Boxcar Women's Choir as the adult director at St. Paul's Episcopal Church in Murfreesboro. And so it is my pleasure to welcome Ms. Mary Braschler, Dr. Susan Kelly, and the Freshman SSA Ensemble.
I know you did not come here to hear me talk, but I just wanted to say a few things before we started. Most importantly, if you have a son or daughter up here, they are amazing. It has been such a great day to spend with your students, with your children, and they have just been one of the most well-behaved honor choirs I've ever had, and totally engaged in the work all day. So thank you for everything you do. Parents, I know it's a lot. You're running with your kids all day, and you're trying to get here, you're trying to get there, and please know how much we all appreciate it in the efforts you make toward your child's education. Our program tonight, which is why I wanted to talk first, is we have 3 songs on our program, and they're all so closely interconnected that we're going to perform them for you, sing them for you, without applause in between. Our first piece is a piece about, it's a Sarah Teasdale text set that talks about the stars above us, and it talks about the grandeur of the universe and this incredible universe that we are in, and the beauty of nature, and how we are moved by all of those things, and how our heart is cleansed by being out there and seeing the absolute majesty of it all. And then the second piece is called Stardust, and it addresses how that we ourselves have parts in us that are made from the same things that are in the stars. But unlike just the grandeur of the universe, the world that we are in, it's messy and it's difficult. And there are things that we have to deal with that they're just really hard and they're really awful. And it's not all the grandeur all of the time. There's things we have to think about that are really hard truths. And our ninth graders are thinking about these really hard truths, and it's the world we need to be in. And so then we go to our final piece, which is a beautiful united in purpose, words by Maya Angelou, and tells us that the onus is upon us all to work to improve the human condition. So it's a charge. We see this beautiful universe, we see the things that we must contend with, and then a charge to go out and make the world a better place. Thank you.
To just take one more moment to acknowledge Dr. Kelly, Ms. Mary Braschler, our percussionist, Dr. Russell and Garrett Dew, and our SSA choir. Can we give them one more round of applause? The next performance this evening is from our SATB choir. And so I would like to introduce that choir chair, Dr. Gary Wilson.
Thank you. I'm so glad all of you are here tonight. Your students, your children, your singers, your grandchildren have done a great job today during rehearsals. They're prepared to present a wonderful concert for you tonight. All that makes a difference. I'll introduce a few people to you tonight. We have some instrumentalists who will be joining the choir. On clarinet, Lee Johnson. On bass guitar, Vivian Benson. And on drum set, Liam Hickey. Pianist for this choir is Brenda Williams. Brenda is a music teacher, pianist, wife, mom, but I think the title she prefers more than anything else is Mimi. To two sweet grandsons. She has been playing for MTVA events for longer than I know. This is my 18th year in the Nashville area, and I can't remember a single event that she hasn't been involved in some way or the other at the piano. So we're thrilled to have her and her expertise on the piano tonight. I think all the choral conductors in the audience share some philosophies with me, and that is, one of those is that I am very protective of who I let stand in front of my choir and my singers. I have some expectations for those people. I expect that somebody who comes in as a guest is going to be well prepared, that they're going to have good conducting technique, that they will be a good rehearsal technician, and that by the time they're done, the music is better than it was when they started working. Dr. John McDonald has done all of that and more. But what I appreciate about him more than anything else is the things that aren't really about conducting so much. He treated every student today with dignity and respect. He answered every question as if it was an important, relevant question. He made every student in the choir feel like they were important not just as a singer, but as a person. He did all the technical things. He's got great conducting technique. He's a fabulous rehearsal technician, and the music was way, way better at the end of the day than it was at the beginning. I hope you've read through his biography. It's very, very impressive. I want to point out one thing. The International Conducting Exchange that the American Pool Director sponsors every year is a very, very big deal. He was one of 6 conductors from the country chosen to participate in that last year. He spent a week in Germany working with other conductors. A conductor from Germany came and spent about a week with him. From what he's told me about it, it was a fantastic experience for everybody involved, and it's really impressive that he was the one chosen to do that. You're going to enjoy this concert tonight. Would you please welcome Brenda Williams, Dr. John McDonald, and the SATB Freshman Choir.
Good evening, and thank you again so much for being here and supporting these students and the SSA choir students. It means so much to us, and I'm sure to each of you to be here to witness the fruits of their labors over the past several weeks, months to get here, and obviously today's rehearsals as well. I will echo all the sentiments of my colleagues that this has been one of the best groups to work with today. They came so well prepared, they were ready to work, they're so well behaved. I hope we had fun, but it was just such a pleasure to have the day, to spend the day with them. Before we move into our last piece, and I want to tell you a little bit about this last piece, can we please give one more round of applause? Directors of students in either group, will you stand again and please just accept our applause? So directors. And I'd like to take a second for all the students on stage. Students, will you please give a big round of applause to all of your supporters, family, parents, friends, community members out here that are here to support you, and then make sure that these opportunities are available to you. Please give them a round of applause. A special thank you to Michael and to Lorna and to Gary for the invitation to be here. If you see it, if you read it in my bio, this is such a huge moment and special experience for me as I started my career just down the road. I graduated from Middle Tennessee State and then started teaching at Oakland High School just across the way here for my first job in music education before going on to pursue graduate degrees and ending up now where I am at Washington University in St. Louis. So coming home has been really magical. It's been so great to connect with these students and to see the thriving choral programs that continue to persist through MTVA and throughout this region. It's just been really, really wonderful. Today, I don't want to bore you with too many stories, but it was so cool to have Miss Brenda Williams in the rehearsal with me today. Not only is she an amazing pianist, but I did Field Experience 3 at MTSU in her classroom at Riverdale High School. And my wife is a graduate of Riverdale High School as well, so it's been so special to spend this time with Brenda today. Dr. Wilson and I go back really far as well, and keeping up with each other has been a wonderful experience. Dr. Gerald Patton walked into rehearsal today, and I got a little teary-eyed. I student taught at Blackman High School under Dr. Patton, so again, it's such a wonderful experience to come back here. When I was teaching at the last college I taught at in Illinois, McKendree University, I have a graduate of that program, Christina Brown, who is now teaching at Pope John Paul II here in Middle Tennessee, and she has students here as well. So it's like this whole huge family tree of choral directors that you don't want to be a part of or you do want to be a part of, I don't know, but it's been such a magical time. I also work at the Tennessee Governor School for the Arts every summer, so Mr. Dew was a Governor School student my first year working there. Lee Johnson, who just played the clarinet, was a Governor School student. So many of the teachers here are involved in the Governor School as well. So again, I can go on, but this has just been a magical day for me and a very special event that I will not soon forget. The last piece we're going to sing for you tonight is Franklin Willis, who is actually a former Metro Nashville music educator who now works full-time for CMA. A wonderful human being and music educator and a gift to our community and to this field. He wrote the piece, Be the Light. He was inspired, as he says in his notes, by the poem The Hill We Climb, written by Amanda Gorman. And so I want to read just the final stanza of this poem where he gets some of the inspiration for the text of this piece to you. If you've seen the performance that Amanda gave of this piece, you know already that I will not give it justice, but I think it's important for us to hear these words before we sing this piece. So let us leave behind a country better than the one we were left. Every breath from my bronze-pounded chest, we will raise this wounded world into a wondrous one. We will rise from the golden hills of the west. We will rise from the windswept northeast where our forefathers first realized revolution. We will rise from the lake-rimmed cities of the Midwestern states. We will rise from the sun-baked south. We will build, reconcile, and recover. And every known nook of our nation and every corner called our country, our people, diverse and beautiful, will emerge battered and beautiful. When day comes, we step out of the shade of flame and unafraid. The new dawn blooms as we free it. For there is always light, if only we're brave enough to see it, if only we're brave enough to be it. We talked a lot in rehearsal today what that means to be a light and to be a light for someone else. And we talked about how there are people in these students' life who have been the light for them and helped them see their own light. And many of those people I think I'm looking at right now. So I thought it would be a fitting tribute to close this evening with this piece. But I'd like to invite you to sing along with us. I bet you didn't think tonight when you came to hear a concert that you're going to be asked to sing in a concert. Congratulations, you've been promoted. The choir is going to teach you just a brief little chorus that's going to come back throughout this piece, and I'll turn around and show you when that happens. The words are very easy. It's just be a light, the light. I'm already messing up the words. Be the light. They're all back there going like, that's not the words, that's not the words. Be the light, be the light. You and I must work together to be the light. That's it. I'm going to have the choir sing it for you once. I'm going to ask you to sing it with them. So pay attention, and here we go, choir.
Be the light, be the light. You and I must work together to be the light.
How's that feel? Listen to it one more time. 2, 3.
Be the light, be the light. You and I must work together to be the light.
Try it with us, go.
Be the light, be the light. You and I must work together to be the light.
Hey, all right. You and I must work together to be the light. That's the ending. You're singing it great. One more time all together, 2. Ready, and go.
Be the light, be the light. You and I must work together to be the light.
Give them a hand. Give them a hand. You guys should be going there. I'll turn and acknowledge you when it's time to sing. You'll sing at the beginning, and then they're going to sing some stuff on their own, and then you're going to sing back at the end. When you come back and sing at the end, the sopranos wave at them. Sopranos are going to be leading the way for you, so sing with the sopranos at the end. All right? Thank you again for being here. Thank you again for the invitation. It's been a wonderful, wonderful day. Enjoy Franklin Willis. Be the light.